Probably the most poorly lidded video I've ever made, but that doesn't matter because today we're going to be talking about the mental tips and tricks it takes to be a better photographer, cinematographer, or anybody who makes any goddamn thing. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so I am back home now. So let's get started on what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Yes, what it takes to be a better creator. Mental things it takes to be a better creator. Yeah, let's keep that note down. I'm gonna grab my note because I'm not a fraud. I'm gonna let you guys know I'm reading this off my book. You see this? This is my death note. You see this? I'm kidding, guys. But yeah, what would be the first thing? The first thing will be to understand yourself. What does it mean to understand yourself? Frankly, in order to be able to create better, in order to be able to create to a level that you feel that you'll appreciate and you feel other people will appreciate, whether they do or not really your concern, but you must like your work most. Now, if you want to understand yourself, that's a whole nother topic because that takes you down the soft journey path and other things like that. But the first mental step to becoming a better creative is to understand yourself. You have to test the waters of every single thing out there in order to make sure that I like this, I don't like this, I like this, I don't like this. That's the first one. Number two would be to release the fear of bad ideas. There are no bad ideas simply because the idea of bad ideas is that. Alright, so the idea of bad ideas is that one leads to failure and the other leads to success. Now, the idea of failure and success in reality is like, in order to achieve success, you have to achieve failure. So if you're only looking for good ideas that bring you to success and you never achieve failure, you never really know if you're succeeding if you don't fail. Right. Number 3. Talent is great and all. It's good to have talent. It's good to be born with these magical skills of creativity and being able to cite a story everywhere you can. But hard work is king. Now, if you are born with the talent of creativity, sure. But if you're not the type of person that likes to work hard to the goals that you want to achieve with this type of skill, well, let's say you'll be like perfect water. The idea, or my philosophy of perfect water is, a perfect water might not be moving water. Just an example. A perfect water might not be moving water. A perfect water is like a spring. It doesn't change. It doesn't do anything. And at some point, it can become like a swamp because it's not taking anything in. It's not taking anything out. Right? But we know that water itself can start to create biochemicals and other stuff. I'm not a scientist. Number 4. If you realize that I'm just adding different points together, it's because these were separated into 12, and I don't want to be as long as I was for the other video. The video that I originally made was 20 minutes long, explaining these topics, and I think it's because I was too passionate about them, which I should be. But at the same time, I don't want to bore you people with my passions. Number 4 would be to Broaden your horizon. Try different genres out. Don't compare your work to others. The moment you start to compare your work to others, it starts to become very hard to grasp the reality of what you want to see in your work. You start to want to see other visions in. You start to want to see other people's visions in your work, which shouldn't be likely because, well, it's you at work. Where are my glasses when I need them, right? Number 5. Learn all you can about what you love. Realize that you can do it. And don't look at the same directions that others are looking. The reason is you want to be the type of creator that looks outside the same perspective. You want to be the type of creator that looks outside the same perspective that everybody's looking. If everybody's looking through this magnifying glass, get yourself another magnifying glass and be able to see something else. Look at something different. Don't tally yourself with the other people that are doing the same exact thing. And I'm talking to you, trendy photographers. And I'd say the last one would be to love yourself, love your work, and don't be afraid to let people see your work. Don't let life struggles pummel you to the point whereby your work is no longer significant to you, because it has meaning, and that meaning could really help a lot of people out there. Take care. I love you. Like and subscribe if you want to. If this video helped you in any way, you know what to do. You can find me on social media at what is my username anyway? It's right here.